So in this episode, what I'm going to be talking about is, Queen Naija, and how Queen Naija, she had admitted that a family member did molest her when she was younger, when she was the age of 5 or 6 years old, and how she was scared to tell her mom. And I think that's something that is normal for a child that age, even though a parent, a mother or father tells you, like, if anything happens, to tell me, and then for the child to not know, like what's really going on, and for them to be able to register what's going on, mentally and emotionally, it's very complex and traumatic, as she had mentioned in her video. And so I'm bringing this to your attention because I feel like this is a very important topic about incest, and being molested as a child is very important and something that should be spoken about, and something that should be prevented in our community. Okay, so just take a listen to what Queen Naija had to say.
Time from as a child, every time I was introduced to things that it shouldn't have been. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, LBO lyrics, we have to have a talk. Let me tell y'all what I meant, what it's supposed to be said right here. As a child, I was introduced to things that I shouldn't have been. Feeling hot between the legs when I shouldn't have been. And I ain't tell my mama because I didn't want the drama. 24, still living with the trauma. So, I feel like a lot of people that can read between the lines know what I mean. As a younger girl, as a little girl, actually, I was no older than maybe like 6. Yeah, 5 or 6. And, some things happened when I was little with a certain family member, and I want to clear the air that it was not my stepdad. A lot of people did videos saying that it was my stepdad, my sister and brother's dad, and my mom was like trying to cover it up and sweep it. My mom would never be with nobody that does that would ever do that to her kids. So it was not him. That man never touched me at all. I won't say who it was, but just know that I went through some things as a little girl, but I think when I was little, around that age, it was like, I didn't know what I was really doing, but as I got older, the memory just kept staying in my head. I never told my mom. She always told me to tell her, if anything happens, tell mommy, like always. I don't know why I didn't tell her. I think I was scared.
So after she had mentioned this, the first person that came to mind was, could it be, Karlos? And the only reason why I say that is because I remember Karlos, he had made a video and he claimed that him and Queen Naija had sex with each other, her cousin Karlos Robinson. So I don't know, if it's him or not, but it's kind of weird that she would say that it was a family member. So it kind of got me thinking about that, So anyways, tell me, what do you think about this whole situation? I think that it's really sad, and, I feel like we really need to protect our children more within our community, and we really need to look for the signs, because sometimes children are very quiet when things like this happen to them. And I feel like parents should be more attentive and more vigilant and ask more questions about what happens when they're around certain family members or friends of the family. And this is why you have organizations like RAIN for rape and incest and child molestation victims, for them to be able to have an outlet in order to get, spiritual healing, mental healing, and emotional healing from being a victim of sexual violence.
Specifically on YouTube stating that some people don't know a difference. Like when you growing up, you see what your family members is doing, you think it's okay, and which that shit's not okay. Yes, I had sex with it. It's not right though. It's nasty, but don't judge me. I feel like I can tell y'all anything, and plus, you gotta learn from the mistakes that you do. You gotta learn from the mistakes. I learned from them motherfuckers. What the fuck? Relax. Relax. My nigga weed. All up on his mind. I'm trying to get lax on here. What's up? My IG story? Oh, it was about me and Queen having sex when I was younger. When I was a little bit younger.
Now listen to the last time that Miss Riva had said that Karlos was around Queen Naija.
I saw everything that was being said. I kept silent about it because I was asked to not, say nothing. Mom, I'll talk about it, but she talked about it a little bit, so now I'm addressing it. I feel like the fact that he has not seen Queen since Queen was 10 years old. And he came and stayed in my house in the summertime, and which I don't understand, Karlos, because I feel like, Karlos, if you had something to say.
Now you heard what Miss Riva, aka Mama Love, what she had to say, what Karlos said, and also what Queen Naija said. So tell me, what do you think about this whole situation? To me, I think it's very sad and depressing, and I hope that Queen Naija gets the love and support and the counseling that she needs because of this. And please like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.